What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Bricks and Toys. In today's episode, well, you clicked the thumbnail, you already know, we are discussing the Sunflowers Van Gogh art set from Lego in today's episode. Besides talking about the art piece, I kind of want to touch in about the artist, because early on in the YouTube channel, we bought the first Van Gogh Lego art set to be made, which was the Starry Night. I never gave it much thought about the artist beyond the set. And would you believe it if I told you that the Starry Night was painted 1 year before he died? No, I would not believe that. And then I'll start researching into the Sunflowers, the one we're going to talk about today, the newest one from Lego. That was done 2 years before he died. So that got me kind of wondering, why did he die? And it is the most saddest, bizarrest thing, but it is a true testament to art in general. Like, it can generally leave you speechless. Vincent van Gogh shot himself in the chest at 37 years of age, died later on. He didn't die immediately, which was even more morbid and sad, because he worked really hard and he set exceptionally high standards for himself. And the saddest thing is, most of his artwork was not even noticed until after he died. Actually, 99% of it, from what I've just researched, wasn't noticed until after he died. But at the age of 37, it kind of draws a really weird parallel. It's kind of like right now, in my mid-30s, me doing this YouTube channel for you all, putting in my best amount of effort, starting to look back at my effort and realizing that I am getting a lot better than when I first started. And then me doing the same thing to myself in the mid-30s, just for people later on to find themselves enjoying my YouTube channel. I say it like that because there is often times that I too, as a person who tries to create something, feels like a failure. And I guess the light at the end of the tunnel that I just want to touch in before we actually talk about the Lego set itself is, you may be working hard, you may not see yourself as a success, but always look for the bright side of things to keep going, because one day the work that you believe in will one day be believed in by others. It just takes time. Don't ever give up on yourself. And on that one, let's dive into my computer now and let's talk about the Sunflowers, or as it's originally called, a vase or vase with 14 sunflowers. I'm going to guess Lego left that one big part out because they weren't going to put in Lego 14 sunflowers. So with that, let's talk about it. Okay, so now we are live from the Bricks and Toys laptop. So we have Vincent van Gogh Sunflowers. This set is now on sale for $199.99 here in the US. Let's just call it a crisp 200. This set is for 18 and older, comes with 2,615 pieces. It is set number 31215, and it is part of the art lineup. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Starry Night was a Lego Ideas set originally, so this one is actually now officially from Lego. Since this is a vase of 14 sunflowers, let's actually just start going through the pictures. Let's see if they actually tried to put 14 Lego sunflowers on this piece. Now, I do want to say, as we're starting to look at this piece, that I really wanted to get footage of this from Lego and show it to you guys, but I had that incident with that store manager that prevented me from filming this set in the store for up-close shots. So, thanks to that manager, Lego photos is all we have. So let's count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, there's actually 14 recreated on this. So I don't know why they dumbed it down and called it Sunflowers when they could have called it the original like they did the Starry Night. But you know what? It is what it is. I stand corrected on me thinking that they could not actually do it. The really cool thing about this set, and looking up at it from this photo alone, it doesn't do it any justice. This set is literally coming out at you when it is fully built, and it is really freaking cool to look at. Let's continue going through the pictures. There we have the box right there. That's what it looks like. Again, 18 and older style black box with the set on it. This one looks like it has a white hue to accent the set. Greebled bottom. Is this a new art logo? It looks definitely new to me, and I definitely like it. And then we have a greebled bottom that's kind of in the contrasted colors of the actual set. There we got it again. Bingo. Here is what I wanted to show you guys. Look at the attention to detail. Just like with the Starry Night set that was a Lego Ideas, this thing is coming out of the frame. I did think that this set was going to be released a few years sooner, but it's released now. And look at this. Look at all of this detail just coming out and around. It does just seem to be a few studs deep, and it does seem to kind of come out above the frame in general. Really freaking cool. We can see in the pot part of it, there is Vincent right there. Unsure if that's a sticker or if that's actually going to be a printed element. Let's continue to go through. Also want to take a quick note of the build structure on the side. Really hope we can get a back shot of this set to see how it's constructed. See if it's done with the large 16 by 16 art plates. There we have a person building it. Looks like they're having fun with it. Okay, there we have the up close. And that looks to me, everybody, to be printed. So we have the artist's signature printed right there on what looks to be on a 2 by 6 tile. Here we get a nice up close look. It looks like some of these leaves do get pushed down a little bit, so these leaves can rest on top. I really like the different shades of green, different shade of browns all around. Then we got this nice different shade of green from this one as well. So we got 1, 2, 3 shades of green on this guy. You could say that this is like a brown or maybe a burnt yellow from what it looks like. Just really nice. Even pops of blue right there, which is, again, really good looking. If you look at that pop of blue that I just pointed out, it kind of highlights right down there at the bottom of the vase. Looks really cool. Here we get the set hung up on a wall. I really wish I could have gotten this captured in the store because this thing is actually really large. Let's actually take a look at the dimensions of this set. It's 21 inches tall, so almost 2 feet in height, and it is 16 inches wide, so a little over a foot in width. So you need a pretty decent sized wall to actually mount this up. Right next to it, you can see, well, the vase of 14 sunflowers right there, which is the original art that they used to make the set. And you know what? They really brought it to life with Lego. Like, wow, what a really good job. Looks like we have a little thing for the podcast, only in English. So I guess if you build the set, you can also enjoy a little bit of podcast listening as with past art sets like Elvis and stuff. You can do that. So we do have a computer generated video that I do want to share with you guys really quick based on the art set. And even though it is computer generated, you can really see in this next 20 seconds how in depth this set is and what makes this set so freaking cool. Let's check it out. So the set is coming out of the original painting in this video. And look at all of the layers that they've recreated for this video. Look at that. Wow. And it just comes right on in. And look at that. And that's all I really have to say about this. So there you have it. A short little video talking about Vincent van Gogh and the struggles of an artist realized years later for his incredible art. Now, his incredible art is now taken 2 steps into being recreated into 2 different Lego projects. When comparing this set, and I did see him at the Lego store, like I said, I wish I could have filmed this, but that manager just wouldn't let me film it to show you guys. But my store had this set right next to the Starry Night, and with them side by side, I mean, it's no comparison. If you enjoyed the Starry Night, you're really going to enjoy Sunflowers. It is larger, it is more detailed, it is done so much cleaner in my opinion because there's so much more room. I mean, it's big. I mean, there's so much room to play with the set. It's one of these sets that I appreciate art. I'm not a huge fan of art. I think art's one of those kind of things that's like a self-interpretation of whatever you want it to really be. And if I had the wall space, I think I would really take this set home and hang it. I do have a space in my kitchen, but because of the way that my kitchen is designed, I would be too afraid to walk into it and knock it off the wall. And yeah, that's just it. The set is available right now. Like I said, $200. I do recommend it just based on what I showed you guys with those photos and what I've seen of it in person. The photos do it some justice, but they don't do it a lot of justice. And if you guys have collected lots of art, like I've collected some around the house, I got the Milky Way over here, Batman in my hallway, there's a Starry Night in my bedroom. If you guys are collecting it at that point, definitely, what's one more, right? I mean, I wish that was true for me, but space is limited. Maybe when I get a bigger place, the set will still be on sale and I can pick it up then and share it with you guys then. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I do want to ask you guys to consider hitting that subscribe button to follow along with all the cool things that we do. As usual, share the video with your friends, hit the thumbs up, the like button. I would appreciate that. Up next, we are back into physical sets for the rest of the month. No more sets to talk about until April. That is from a digital perspective, so thank gosh for that. And we're going to be talking about the Technic Red Bull, the $230 set. I'm so excited to bring you that review, so be sure to keep an eye out for that video, and you all have a good one.